Yo guys, what's going on? It's Dueling Unlocked here, and today I'm going to be talking about my predictions for the February box for Dueling Speed Duel. So, my predictions are going to be, as you guys can see, this is a deck build box. This is what we got last year, so I'm expecting a deck build box this year. Because it's going to be a Rush box, either a Rush Mini as well, alongside this. So, what do we get in a deck build box? You usually get 1 to 2 new cards for an archetype, plus some reprints. So there are a few different archetypes that I want to go and talk about what I think could be reprinted or put in this box. So, without further ado, let's go and get into those archetypes. So as you guys can see, the last box came out around February 19th. So we're going to talk about the cards that I could see, the decks that I could see potentially being in the next deck build box. So first off, nothing here at the top. I mean, I don't think Dino Wrestler, you could do Dino Wrestler, but I doubt it. I don't think it, unless you like, maybe a Dino Wrestler skill, but Evil Solar is also a potential one right here. There are a few new cards that have been leaked, but they'd have to have like a new, maybe they give him a skill, but I don't know if Evil Solar would be it either, to be honest, so we're just gonna go past it. Here's the first one that I'm thinking, is Reptilians. I think this card right here could be a UR. And then this could potentially, they could do a Reptilian skill with have recoil as well, like with the skill. There are a few Reptilian cards leaked, but yeah, keep in mind, like, it's usually 1 to 2 new cards per archetype, so, or for each archetype. So if we go into Reptilian here, yeah. So these cards would be reprinted, or like they're normal cards, so they shouldn't be too hard to pull because they're from a newer set. But Lamia would have to get reprinted for sure. You would reprint this one right here. Yeah, you could reprint. You could reprint stuff from Striker's expansion, or this one's from Black Storm Rising, so you could reprint it. Reprint all like the N's and the R's. And then, of course, the Synchro here has also been leaked in another set, so potentially you could do the Synchro as the SR and the... but this card also is, like, really, really good. So it's like, there's a little bit more cards here, so it's like, they'd have to add these cards to a skill, so potentially... And like, because there's no way for all 4 of these cards to be in the deck build box because they're all brand new. So potentially 2 of these cards get printed in the deck build box, and then yeah, I think 2 Reptilian cards get printed, and potentially 2 of them get added to the skill of Niami, Ramifications, Recoil, and the Synchro. So potentially the skill adds, or you can activate a field spell from outside the deck, add a Synchro to your hand, or to your extra deck, and then these are the cards in the box of Niami and the Ramifications. So that would be pretty interesting. We'll see. That is one idea for the deck build box that I could see happening for sure. The only weird thing about that one is, like, I was looking up who uses Reptilians in Yu-Gi-Oh! And you see you have Viper, Treadwell, Goha, Gem Crocodile Cook. I did not know Gem had Reptilians in his deck, so that would be pretty interesting. But yeah, I was like looking at Misty deck, and I'm like, oh, interesting, interesting. I want to see though. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So yeah, that is. I don't think there's anything else here other than, like, obviously that. Evil Source could be it. I don't think it's gonna be it, but I wouldn't be shocked if it was. Vendreads could also be it, huh? Because, like, I don't think there's... Is there more Vendreads leaked? Oh, there's more Vendreads. So, I mean, it wouldn't be shocking if Vendreads were it either. There's like 2 cards here as well, so I could see it. I do feel like Vendreads were in... Let's take a look at Vendreads. So this was in Selection Box and Curse of Dread. So you could reprint Vendreads as well in a deck build box. I don't think Vendreads have a skill. I want to say they don't. So it'd be interesting. And it is another possibility for Vendreads. Do keep that in mind. But that's not like what I was thinking of originally. Strikers, for deck build boxes specifically, you're gonna have to have cards that aren't that you can basically build the entire deck there. So would Vendreads be good? I don't know. I think they're in box ships now potentially, so maybe they skip out on that one, but it is possible. If we take a look here as well, anything here, I don't think Dinos or Strikers are gonna... There's too many cards, too many new cards that need to come for Dinos and Strikers to be in the deck build box. So do keep that in mind. We'll go right up. Yeah, you guys can see there's more Striker stuff. Here's where the other Reptilianne cards were leaked. Some other interesting ones that could potentially come would be like White Lord and White Baking. Maybe they go and put in like the White Princess reprints and all that. If we go over here to cards. White Princess, look how many boxes this has been printed in though, it's crazy. But yeah, you could reprint all the white stuff, White Baking, White Lord, add these cards in, and maybe have like a Skull Servant deck, or Skull Servant skill. Probably not too likely, but it is just weird because it's like 2 whole cards, so. Alright, and then we take a look at October. I don't think anything here from October. Volcanics are here, but like I said, too many cards to be added to be in a deck build box. So now we go up into December. In December, there is one card specifically that I find pretty interesting in here, and that is going to be Soul Fist. Because I think Soul Fist, it is a red RDA support. So if we take a look at Red Dragon Archfiend, there's a lot of cards that they could reprint in a deck build box with RDA. Like you have Scarlight, Tyrant, Hot Red, Nova Dragon, Bane. Of course, you have what is it? Red Rain as well. And obviously the Resonator cards. Crimson, Resonator, Red. So, I mean, I could see Resonators being in a deck build box for sure. That would be really pretty cool, though, I think, allowing people to play it. Maybe give Resonators a new skill. That would be pretty hype. With involving the Eclipse spell somehow. It's an interesting card, though. Like, I don't think it sees too much play. But it is cool, though. I do like it. I would love to see Resonators get support, so, hey, bring it down. Make it happen, Konami. So then we go up to January, and this is where the final prediction is going to come in. Is, I believe, Revolution Synchron's cool, and Seventh Force is cool, but I don't think either one of these could really do anything in a deck build box by themselves. The cards that I'm interested in, I think also has, like, you see there's more Mortronic stuff, but deck build box, you have to be able to play an entire deck by itself. So the way I'm saying this is I could see Geminis getting something, specifically Chem Critters, because both Dimmer Synthesis it's a Chem Critter card, and it works alongside Gold Knight. So these two cards that could be printed in the deck build box, and this would also help like the other cards as well. But the main reason I think that they could do it with Chem Critters is that Chem Critters, and then have a Chem Critter skill with like Bastion or just generic, they're all free to play pretty much. So you could build the deck pretty easily. Okay, you reprint, like all you do is you reprint some of the older Chem Critter stuff, like reprint Burnout, reprint the level 8, and then the rest of these are like Bastion level ups and stuff like that. But yeah, I think you had Dimmer Synthesis as a UR or and Gold Knight. Like, Dimmer Synthesis and Gold Knight, this makes a lot of sense to me. So I could see I definitely think, and then it would also buff the other Gemini deck, so it would make people want to have the other Gemini deck go into this as well. 2 Gemini skills would be crazy. I'd love to see it. So yeah, those are my predictions. Potentially, I think in order from like most expected to least expected, I would probably put Geminis at the top, because I think it makes a lot of sense for the Geminis to get put in a deck build box. Low key, I think Resonators would be a really solid option for that with the new card, because it takes up 1 card. So we have the Dark Synthesis as a new card being printed. We have Full Knight or Gold Knight. Where is it? Yeah, Gold Knight being printed. That's 2 new cards. From the Resonators, we have the Soul Fist. That's 3 new cards. And then potentially, the last 2 could be any. Like, I don't know too much what I'm thinking for the rest of it. It could be the Volcanic, or not Volcanics. It could be the Reptilians, which would put it into 4 and 5 potentially, and then like the skill giving it more cards. It could be Evil Sword, or it could be the white cards, like White Prince, like the white baking and white, whatever it was. So that would put so those would be like my 5 prediction, like my 5 cards. Either Reptilians, White, or Evil Swords as the last archetype, but Geminis and Resonators as the first 2. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Would you guys be down for a deck build box with those archetypes? Hope you guys enjoyed the prediction video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Till then, peace out.